Alright, somatic astrology for Jupiter entering Cancer at the Rose Garden. This is one of my favorite places to be, and I'll give you a snapshot of like where I'm sitting. But it's like everything is blooming every day. Every day I come here, a different rose bush has bloomed pretty much, and it's in a very abundant place to be also heart-centered because roses are all about the heart. This is the transit I'm most excited about. Jupiter is the teacher, the planet of luck and fortune, also the biggest planet. It's the planet of expansion. It's going into the beloved Cancer, the sign of the crab, the sign of the push and the pull, which means that there is a lot going to be pulled in, maybe a lot of information taken in. And lately, this is the questions I've been asking people. The biggest question is, what do you want to be responsible for? You're calling in abundance, whatever it is that you're manifesting, desiring, dreaming, and really like feeling those dreams coming to fruition and actually feeling possible, right, is about processing as well. What was I saying? Oh, whatever you don't want to be responsible for. Check the Cancer area of your chart, okay? So Jupiter rules the hips, the thighs, and the liver. The liver needs to process a lot. The liver goes through a lot in our lifetimes. It is where we hold anger. So wherever you need to connect to your anger to move forward, hips and thighs and the power centers, where has your power been taken from you? Unconsciously, consciously, where are you at in terms of that in your life right now? For those of you with where this attunes to and relates to the father, and you've had issues with your thighs, maybe your Sagittarian placement or a strong Jupiter, you could hold a lot of anger towards the father in your thighs. So working them out, stretching them, feeling what comes up, allowing yourself to process anger in a healthy way is so important for Cancer. Of course, the vulnerable parts of us, the stomach, the breast, the chest. So the chest, even like the rib cage, that's what holds the heart. So wherever your foundations, which are the bones, and then what you've had to stomach, and those gut responses, that's something I didn't mention with Mercury and Cancer, but we'll also talk more about this because Cancer season is coming next, is your natural instinctual gut responses at this time. And how that does connect to your intuition, even if it seems off, even if it seems like not in your lane. You don't know how that's going to align with your life. You don't know what that is going to teach you, expand you to, because when you're in contraction, it's hard to see expansion unless you keep retraining yourself to know that when things do contract, when things get taken out of your life, a lot of people are purging, again, emotionally, mentally, a lot physically, but some people even spiritually. What do you believe in? What do you see? What are your day-to-day connections? I know there's a lot of questions in this, but this is a year-long transit. We'll catch up on this as well. I can even do Jupiter through the houses at some point as well. But Jupiter in Cancer through the houses. So this is expanding a lot of abundance in your life, and Cancer will take things in, but what needs to be let out? What is meaning some of you, it's really about what are you creating? And what is the energy you're putting towards that? How are you caring towards that? What do you need to be responsible for in that direction, where you might have to let go of other responsibilities that are unconscious and may have been actually causing resistance to the path, but it was old programming, old protection. So safety and trusting your gut and knowing that your vulnerabilities come through when you feel safe, even if it doesn't appear that way in the moment. It's expanding you to learn something about abundance, about nurturing yourself, and about noticing where being open is no longer scary. Excited for this one. Jupiter in Cancer, expanding our idea of what forward movement looks like, where anger can actually strip us to those vulnerabilities. And what I heard from someone through the grapevine, I did not say, where all of these Aries placements are exfoliating us. I do believe that Jupiter in Cancer can help us really clear and cleanse that exfoliation. So detoxing your life looks like whatever you're moving towards. So you're moving towards while you're this is a continue. So mothering yourself looks like nurturing what you truly want to be responsible for, and then noticing as a residual effect how that helps clear, cleanse, shape shift, even if it looks emotional at first. Those need to arise for everything to then settle down. The water that connects us all. And what I thought was funny actually is that most people have cancer placements that I know, like major cancer placements that I've known very well, have had to really learn to drink water that isn't like flavored. And they do like flavored. They may like prefer seltzers. They may prefer like alternatives to water, but water has actually been something they've had to continuously learn to do and become a part of their process. So I just think it's kind of a funny tidbit. So this is the first part of our Jupiter and Cancer connection for a year-long transit.